forecast for launch at 6:10 p.m. Standing by now for the weather briefing.
This is ELWO with the L-1 hour range weather briefing. Looking at your video screen, IPTV channel 7, you can see an IR satellite picture showing clear skies over the Florida Peninsula and the southeast U.S. There's also a pretty broad swath of cloudiness from western Cuba up through the central Gulf of Mexico, and that area will be migrating towards the peninsula overnight and into tomorrow morning. You can also see in the Tennessee Valley a cold front digging into the southeast U.S. That's going to provide some extra cloud cover and instability as it approaches northern Florida tomorrow. However, for today's mission, you can see again, the peninsula of Florida is just about cloud-free along the Space Coast, and the cumulus clouds in the central part of the peninsula are eroding rapidly. We expect no chances of cloud cover over the spaceport, and viewing for the launch should be spectacular. Looking at the upper level conditions, earlier we had some fairly strong shear, and we're seeing since 12Z in the last 8 hours or so, those winds drop off fairly significantly, 10 to 15 knots in the upper levels, and increase 10 to 15 knots in the lower levels, creating an atmosphere of not a whole lot of shear and pretty good upper level capabilities. Looking at the wind speeds a little bit lower at the tower, you can see they're fairly benign at about 8 peak to 10 knots, and expected to remain so through the remainder of the count. The direction has been out of the southeast with the sea breeze once we started that about noon or so, and we expect it to continue out of the southeast through the remainder of the window. Looking at solar weather, the sun is also behaving, and you can see the proton flux, electron flux, and planetary K-index are all well within solar constraints. So right now, we are go on all range weather safety and Falcon 9 weather commit criteria, and expected to remain so for the next hour. Currently, the forecast has been upgraded to 0% probability of violation, and no longer a concern for the cumulus cloud rule. However, we are still seeing a bit of that cloud cover just off to the west for scattered conditions, but unrestricted visibility. Again, it should be great launch viewing. The recovery area also looks nice, 2 to 3 foot seas, and just a little bit of low cloud cover, and so it looks like a good chance for a landing opportunity for the automated drone vessel. If we were to delay 24 hours into tomorrow evening, we see that area of